The U.S. Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, CFPB, announced new regulations on Thursday to cap bank overdraft fees, a move expected to save depositors $5 billion annually. The rule, designed to address what the CFPB called a 1960s-era loophole exploited by banks for profit, faced strong opposition from the banking industry. Lael Brainard, National Economic Council Director for President Joe Biden, praised the new regulation, calling it real relief for families. She noted, the CFPB's new rule, which caps overdraft fees as low as $5, is expected to save many families up to $225 annually. Banking industry pushback. The American Bankers Association, ABA, criticized the rule, claiming the CFPB had overstepped its legal authority. ABA officials hinted at possible legal action, while Lindsey Johnson, president and CEO of the Consumer Bankers Association, argued that the rule could harm vulnerable Americans. Johnson stated, "The rule harms those who need overdraft services most, including 26 million Americans without access to credit, who may lose an essential financial safety net." Key provisions of the rule. Under the new regulations, banks with more than $10 billion in assets that offer overdraft protection must choose from 3 options. Charge a flat fee of $5 or less. Ensure fees cover only the bank's costs or losses. Provide credit-based overdraft services that comply with laws governing other forms of lending. The CFPB cited data showing that overdraft fees cost American households $12.9 billion in 2019, with 23 million households affected. Banks argue they have already reduced or eliminated many overdraft fees in recent years, but the ABA warned the new cap might force them to stop offering overdraft services altogether. Public support and political dynamics. A recent poll by Americans for Financial Reform, a progressive advocacy group, showed strong bipartisan support among voters for capping overdraft fees. Despite this, the CFPB's move has angered Republican lawmakers, as the agency continues pushing forward with new regulations in the final weeks of Biden's presidency. CFPB Director Rohit Chopra defended the agency's actions in Senate testimony, stating, "I don't think it makes sense for the CFPB to be a dead fish." He emphasized the importance of continuing rulemaking efforts, including proposed regulations on medical debt, instant charge declines, and data brokers. Looking ahead, while a Republican-controlled Congress may attempt to overturn late-stage Biden-era regulations, and trade groups are likely to mount legal challenges, such efforts face uncertain outcomes. Meanwhile, the CFPB has shown no signs of slowing its push for consumer protections, even as a new administration prepares to take office. Hi everyone. I just want to say a huge thank you to all of you for your incredible support. Whether you've been watching, liking, commenting, or subscribing, it truly means the world to me. Your encouragement inspires me to keep creating and sharing content, and I couldn't do this without you. Thank you for being part of this amazing journey. Stay awesome, and I'll see you in the next video. With gratitude, Team Buzzwire.